again. Alright, this Trash Talking Tuesday, I haven't got notes for this one, which is unusual for me. This Trash Talking Tuesday is about I was ooming and ahhing about doing two different people, but I'll just stick to the one which is Foseytube. I'm going to state this now before anybody says it. This isn't a racial attack, trust me. The other person that I was going to do it was Jake Paul, is whatever, the one who says it's the one who did the video every day, bro. In actual fact, I might involve him. Jake Paul. We'll talk about Foseytube first, and then we'll talk about Jake Paul. Foseytube. Right, I first came across Fosey when I used to watch religiously Superwoman's videos, and he was in a few of her videos. That's how I found out about him. And I watched a couple of his vlogs. They weren't that bad, but I wasn't into the pranks. Obviously he's since come out and said the pranks were fake, but he had to come out and say that the pranks were fake because everybody pretty much outed him. Then a couple of weeks ago, or was it last week, it was not long ago, he made a video saying I'm homeless. Where basically he says that he's frozen all his money except for a certain amount, and that he's going to survive off by jumping from YouTuber's bed to YouTuber, you know, asking people that he knows for favours, asking general people for favours type of thing. And it's a social experiment. Now, the thing is though, he's doing it because he needs money. Now, what I mean by that is the money that he is using when they need money for like food and stuff, he's getting it because he's going to people's houses and they're going onto their Twitch and then, you know, using their followers for donations by Twitch and this, that and the other. Then they are doing it, and to me it's just all wrong. I'm sorry, but it's all wrong. I'm sorry, but if he wants to make a difference, if he wants to make people trust him and respect him again, if he wants people to actually see him for a genuine nice person, then he needs to get his finger out of his butt and stop doing all these fake stunts like the ones he's done with Jesse, the ones he's done with Rice Gum, all that. All that needs to stop. And he needs to actually do something decent with the money he has. Now, I'm not a religious watcher of his because he literally grates on me. And the fact that he assumes that he can go to anybody's house and that they'll agree to let him stay in their house and this, that, and the other, really made me feel sick. And I had to laugh at Phil because he put on the Foseytube put it on in the I'm homeless video. He put in the video that he and Phil would have a conversation and then he would stay the night, and Phil said absolutely fucking no. Absolutely fucking not. And I had to laugh. At the end of the day, Foseytube is one of those people that he will jump down anybody's throat at the drop of a hat. He doesn't even need an excuse, and he'll do it. At the end of the day, if you want your peers to respect you, then do something that earns respect. Do it for the right reason. Using a cancer kid for views. I'm sorry, but no. This to me just screams of insensitive, because there are people that are homeless that don't have the ability to stay on people's sofas. They don't have the ability to use somebody's stream to raise money. I need a new computer. I'll put this out there. I need a new computer to be able to edit the videos I want to edit, to stream the games I want to stream. but I can't because I don't have the money to get a new computer. But yet, he's got enough money to buy a house, and he's doing a stupid trick like this. People would respect him more if he actually gave his finger out his ass and actually did more for other people, instead of doing stupid pranks like this. Because to me, I can't walk up to Jesse in the middle of the street and say, "Oh, can I stay at yours tonight?" Because I'd just turn around, he'd just turn around and say, "Fuck off." Which I don't blame him. It's like me going to Dazzy's house. I'll use Daz because he's in the same country as me. Going to Dazzy's house, or going to Will and E's house, or can I stay at yours? Not a chances of that going to happen. You don't do it. And there's a lot of YouTubers that don't like you. That's all. If you want to connect with your friends, connect with your friends. Do it in a way where they know that you're trying to connect with them. But don't do stupid pranks like this because it's not doing any good for anybody. I'm sorry, but the guy just really winds me up, hence why I don't really watch him. He really does wind me up. Right. Jake Paul. I didn't know who Jake Paul was until I watched Daz reacting to the video, and a few other people reacting video like Wild Sparta and Bionic Pig, and I got pissed off because this guy's like, "I've got this many subscribers, I've got this much money, I've got a Lamborghini, I used to live in Ohio, now I live in California." And the other guy says, "England is my city." No, it's not a city, it's a country. There's a big difference between a city and a country. England is a country, not a city. London's a city, York's a city, Preston's a city, Manchester's a city. Not England. Some people. And he's basically just saying, "I've got this many subscribers, and I've got this, I've got that, I've got this, I've got that, I've got this," and he's just rubbing people's face in it. And that really doesn't make people like you anymore. Because it's seen as desperate, it's seen as nasty, it's seen as horrible. But yeah, these two, as well as quite a handful, quite a large amount of other people, jerk me off because I've never seen either of them do anything for charity. I've never seen either of them want to do anything for charity, ever. And to me, people that have money do things to help other people. If I had money, that's what I'd be doing. But they don't. It's like, I'll use Markiplier. Every month, he tries his best. He probably won't do it this month because he's got the tour this month, but every month he tries to do a charity live stream where he raises money for a specific charity that month. And it isn't like an hour, he's like 6, 12, 8, 16 hours long. And he raises a lot of money. I think he's near 2 million now. But at the end of the day, if you want to be seen as somebody worth respecting, do something to earn people's respect. And don't just rub people's faces in what you do have, because that's just going to make them dislike you and dislike you a lot. So to me, Foseytube, I know a lot of people do respect him and a lot of people do like him. If you're one of those, I apologise. But the fake pranks, the fake sincerity, his shallowness, and this to me it isn't realistic, because it did never happen the way he's stating it's going to happen. If you want to see how a homeless person really lives, then do that. Don't do this, because this is just seen as an arsehole prick thing to do. So if you are somebody with means and you want people to respect you more, do something that's worth respect. not something that people are just going to scoff at, because a lot of people are scoffing at Fosey. So, right, with that being said, I've got these 2 videos to edit, so I will see you tomorrow for Writers Wednesday. Stay safe, have fun, and I'll see you soon.